And every time I say that, everyone goes quiet. We're back.
We're live.
We're back live. The party is almost.
Party is split up. The prophet of the great Juju has left the party. The Herald of Juju. That's now his nickname. Roy, Herald of Juju. He has left the party. So, yeah, back to the city. You arrive in the city. I think we can skip the line part. I think you characters are no longer going to try to get faster in line, or...
There's no rush now.
I think the paladin isn't now.
The paladin isn't.
I'm glad it was.
Am I the paladin now?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, just to make it clear, Green, I actually count down before clicking the sound back on for the stream, and then every time I unmute the sound of the stream, everyone goes quiet.
Yeah.
Of course we go quiet if he counts down, right?
We have to come in gentle.
Hakon, Juhani, and Anna, after the weapon inspection, which I assume I'll do in all honesty, looking at Juhani here.
It's
Go on
difficult to hide a spear and crossbow.
After the weapon inspection, you arrive inside the city. Still hustling and bustling.
They're not responding to my sword.
No,
Cool.
Nor the green eyes.
no.
Awesome.
Fair enough.
Convenient.
It's still, even though, like, it's later in the day, there's still a lot of hustle and bustle going on. As it just never seems to die down. Yeah, sorry, King. Sorry, Cal.
Well, to be fair, you're rewarded for the sidelining by having your own cult now, so it's all good. And Hakon was throwing his things with rage.
You guys find yourself at the other side of the gate inside the city.
I have to wait for Nathan for a bit.
Oh.
Sorry about that. My dog just got caught in a wire. Nearly took all my computer down with him.
You guys find yourself on the other side of the gate inside the city.
This way. Hakon points towards the way he came to the sausage dude.
This way, sausages.
After the travel, how many rations do I need to subtract?
You guys traveled half a day, right? So the remaining travel was half a day.
Right.
So you basically arrive near the evening
Okay. Cool.
as the sun is setting. But the hustle and bustle didn't die down.
Okay.
They're still going on. So it's still busy.
Is it become a little bit more rowdier with the drinking and the festivities?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And on the stage are no longer musicians, but how do you say that? Fire breathers, like guys with torches.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actual people in robes doing with fireballs, juggling and stuff. Because, you know, mages in a fantasy universe, they can actually conjure fire.
Yeah.
There's
Cool
a lot
stuff.
of pyrotechnics going on, fire antics on the stage.
Anna just follows Hakon as he points towards whatever. She doesn't know, but she doesn't care.
Hakon suggests she tries some of the sausage out from this gentleman. As he approaches the gentleman, he waves at him.
Hello, good sir.
Hello again. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I just was showing this lovely lady your wares, and Hakon points at his arrangements of various meats.
You see ribs, sausages.
Oh yeah.
all kinds of meats arrayed in barrels.
Well, how much for few of that? And well, why don't you just pick it out, Hakon? You know what's good.
Okay, Hakon points to the a general collection of different meats, and which comes to 10 rations worth, and asks how much.
10 rations. That will be 7 gold, sir.
7 gold.
Yes.
Okay, I hand him 7 gold, and I take the rations.
So you take a various assortment of meats?
Yeah.
Okay.
A nice and balanced diet. I guess.
Yeah, not all sausage. Maybe slightly biased towards sausage. Who knows?
Hakon gives 5 rations to Anna.
Oh, thank you, Hakon. That's very
That's it.
generous.
Try some of this stuff, he says as he samples bits.
As you sample the first bit, you notice that you actually didn't take the to-go, and thus have swallowed a bit of raw meat.
Hakon doesn't mind. He's got doesn't he have some? A Harry.
Ew, Hakon, what are
Yeah,
you
you've
doing?
got +5 to poison checks.
Oh yeah, +5 to poison. Do I have to roll then?
No, it was
Okay.
too small a piece.
Okay. Sorry.
Anna
my-
just
We're not
comments
the
with,
ration.
ew, Hakon, that's gross.
And you notice it's also extremely salty.
Lovely.
Since you basically just picked it out of a barrel of salt.
Right. That's my bad. I thought they were cooked.
Roy here to keep your sausage lust in check.
Okay. And then Hakon, after his little bit of a faux pas and embarrassment, he motions towards the pyrotechnics display that's going on his stage and just wanders kind of through the crowd and stuff like that.
As you wander to the crowd, you notice a large tent is catching your attention. Like a festival kind of tent, with those points and flags and very colorful. Yeah.
Hakon indicates to Anna if she'd like to and asks, "What about there?" And he points to the tent.
What about it?
Do you want to check it out?
Well, if it's not off limits, I see no reason why not.
You see people going in and out of the tent.
Okay. I proceed. I kind of excitedly grab Anna and start going towards the tent.
What does Juhani do during all this?
Well, Anna glances back at Juhani to make sure.
Oh, she's sort of hanging around the place, you know, she's not very interested in the sausages. I am afraid.
Are you coming with, Juhani?
She says, I'll meet you later.
Okay. Anna lets herself be dragged around by Hakon.
As Hark, oh, we've got a follower. Gokron, welcome.
Hi.
Welcome. Hi, follower hyper. As Hakon drags Anna to the tent, he suddenly feels a hand, like sort of, not caressing, that's not the right word, but like grabbing and letting loose again and then grabbing again his arm. And as he turns, oh, yeah, you turn around to look, I assume. But...
Yeah.
You see this, like, not hunchback, but like she doesn't really stand upright. Deva, which is basically, for people who don't know, Devas are blue-skinned creatures with white hair, and they're very bright colored, like bright blue colored. But this one looks a bit like she has lost her brightness. It's a dark and grim and like dark blue lines under her eyes, and she is wielding a crooked dagger, and she looks up at Hakon with like wide eyes. And she's like, Sir, I've got a proposal you might want to hear. You're very interested, yes.
I turned to the I said, yes, hag. Yes, Milena. What's the
My master. He wants to offer you gold in exchange for
Who's
your
your master?
services.
what services?
I will bring you to my master. She's inside.
Inside.
Where am I in all this?
He like
I'm still
Wait.
crying.
or she like points to the tent.
All right, we're heading there anyway. I look at Anna and say, we were going there anyway.
But
And,
no promises.
Yes, but
Master
no promise.
throws down. And she like grabs Hakon by the arm firmly, putting her dagger.
Grip train.
So now he's grabbed Anna on one arm, and he is being grabbed by this Deva on the other, and pulled inside the tent. And inside the tent, the first person you meet is a very stately Deva in like full robes with diamonds, with gold, and inlaid with gold. It looks really like royalty, noble-esque, as far as you can tell. And she looks down to the other Deva, and then looks up to you. She's like, "Welcome. I see
I'm listening.
you were being brought in."
I kind of wait, like, kind of nod to the haggish diva, whatever she is, and proceed to look at the.
She
state-
released you, by the way.
Good to know.
Good to know. And I look at Anna and then look at the stately lady and say, yes, we were told we could help.
Ah, yes. Please follow me.
Again, I look at Anna just to see her thoughts.
Anna's a little bit confused. And she kind of looks. So. No, she's confused, she's speechless.
And the Deva turns around, very stately walk, and she leads you through the grand tent to a small room in the back, where
Okay.
she like closes the, how do you say that, the flap thing, what
Yeah.
the door in a tent is, that.
A flap thing.
Yeah,
flap
flap thing.
I don't know what it's called in English. And
It's a curtain.
well, it's not really a curtain, is it? I don't know if there's a specific term for it, but you know what I mean.
Tent curtain.
A tent curtain. She closes the tent curtain, and she points to the somewhat primitive looking chairs. That's 2 chairs that are in the room. Please be seated.
Harkon kind of says okay. And proceeds to sit down on the chair.
Does it break with all the weight?
No,
Hey.
it sinks further into the sand though.
Okay.
There is no floor in the tent. The tent's just put on the.
And were there 2 seats?
Yep.
Anna sits down as well.
That also sinks further into the sand.
Yeah,
Full plate.
sorry, man. No can help it. She said sit down.
She, has her hands like this in the rope, and she turns towards the tent flap, so with the back turned to you guys. And she says, "My name is Kailina. I have traveled the world in search for different sensations. There is only one, however, that I have not yet experienced.
Don't even.
But
Don't you do it, Roy.
I need some help with this."
Wolf Cup. He was right all along.
The one thing,
Oh my.
the one thing that I still need
It better not be dwarf loving.
is that I need to kill someone.
Oh, that choice.
That escalated really differently than how I was expecting.
Anna's jaw drops. In shock.
Harkon kind of goes to grab his Morning Crad in preparation. And he says, "What do you mean?"
I have never experienced a kill before. Certainly, heavily armed and armored adventurers like you could show me how to kill.
I'm sorry. I'm a cleric. We do not teach. We do not try to kill. We try to help. Killing's the last resort. I can't help you. I can't teach you how to kill someone.
And she looks over at Anna.
I'm sorry, but killing is not a sport.
And she looks over at Johanny.
Who is outside of the tent somewhere?
Yeah, she didn't
Oh.
come.
She didn't come in, okay. How unfortunate. I will find someone else then. And she motions to outside she opens the tent curtain, whatever.
Of all the people in the party, she got the two goody two shoes on her table.
Yep.
That would have been interesting, yeah.
Anna manages a polite nod and leaves the tent.
Harkon ponders for a moment, and then follows Anna. And as he leaves the tent, he says to Anna, "Should we not do something about this?" She's eventually going to
What do
find
you
someone
suggest? Kill her instead?
No, maybe tell the guards. I'm not sure.
She's doing this openly, right?
Yeah, very true.
I don't know how to stop her really. We don't even know who she wants to kill if it's anyone specific. And her request is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm not sure if you want that wolf cup after learning what she just wanted from the party.
It's quite interesting how apparently she has someone with her who has a knife. But she needs someone to... It's very interesting.
I thought we were going to get combat then.
It's a good thing they're bright. You can see them coming.
Brightly colored as in, light colored. Yeah. You can see it going. Not dark skinned, but light blue skin. Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe there's even a picture of them.
Google gives you a lot of skin. Is all I'm saying.
There's a picture with not a lot of skin. There you go, guys.
Indeed, it is.
Fancy RPG for the win. I guess this chalks up to
A lovely festival. What do you do at the festival?
as you. I don't know what you guys are doing actually.
Anna's trying to find Johanny in the crowd.
All right, as you guys move through the tent, you suddenly bump into someone
Oof.
that you are sure you didn't see him before, but he is actually standing still.
I'm
And
sorry.
What you see is a robed person who's standing with his back towards you, so you don't know what's, it's just a black robe basically, a human-sized humanoid, like it's a human, and you slowly hear,
Well, she still says I'm sorry out of reflex after she bumped into him.
What does insight solve kind of detect?
If you see the expression of someone's face or you see their body language.
Yeah, you could call it reading people.
Yeah. If you've seen the series Lie to Me, that's a guy with a
Oh, right.
hell of
Okay.
a high insight,
Like
using it as his job.
Okay. So we've just bumped into a dude who's kind of humming.
Is
Yep.
someone humming?
The dude we bumped into, he's kind of going om om om.
Yeah, you could call it humming. Yeah.
Like
Anna
chanting.
tries to step around him.
Yeah.
Just
I kind of like smile and nod, and then kind of walk around the crazy humming guy.
crazy humming guy.
And you walk into another one.
All of a sudden, he realizes that everyone in the crowd is a crazy humming guy.
And they're all praising Juju.
Juju, man, Juju.
Is that like a hummingbird or?
Hummingbird, seriously.
No, it's
Dude,
not a hummingbird.
Okay, we stepped around this guy, right? So I'm going to go outside the tent and look for Juhani.
Where are you, Juhani?
Where are you, Juhani?
She's standing sort of like not right next to, but sort
Having a migraine.
of in. She's killing you with her brain. No. She's watching the spectacle with the fire people.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The fire people
Yeah, the spectacle with the fire people.
being sort of mesmerized by all the lights and stuff lying around.
I'm trying not to make her startled, just step like in her line of sight and say, hey. And I hear myself again. Oh, Astral's room is echoey.
Hi, door's closed.
What?
It's closed. Now
It's
it's
You guys
it's
are
good,
funny.
still good. I just talked too loud, I think. Did Juhani respond to that?
I'm sorry, I read chat. I should not read chat.
Juhani's outside already. No, very well. As you say, Wolf.
Juhani's charisma is only average. She does not stand out particularly, except for being extremely non-outstanding. So
Makes perfect sense, right?
absolutely. She looks at you and says, "Hey," and continues looking at the spectacle.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, that was quite interesting, but maybe we should try to find a place to stay for the night. It's getting late. No response. Hakon, Juhani.
I have an excuse not to respond.
Yeah, I agree. It's getting late, and then tomorrow we can look for the blacksmiths. No, why are we here?
Well, you
Why-
want to trade stuff, and we have to go look for the blacksmith.
Actually, I do want to sell up some more wares. I want to head to like a place that'll that I could sell spears and leather armor and stuff.
Yeah, there are tradesmen of all kinds there.
Yeah, so
You'll
I
definitely find someone.
yeah, I work my way around, and I want to sell some stuff.
Yeah. So
I want to sell a battle axe, 3 spears.
hold on.
Okay.
The price you're getting for the battle axe is 8 gold.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Oh my. There's a lot of raw meat.
What?
That is a lot of raw meat.
It's a lot of raw meat.
Okay, 3 small spears.
Yeah, hold on. For the small spears, you get 10 silver each.
10 silver.
Yep.
30 silver. Okay. And 3 small leather armors.
You will get 5 gold each.
Okay. Right. I can get rid of them.
Are we like is the party, the three of us, generally walking like
Okay.
through like streets with traders and stuff, or
Yeah. This is simulating like going through the market and selling stuff. I'm not going to do all those conversations for all those items.
no, I'm just wondering if we're all like, or if he's just running around with us standing there watching.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
Waiting for Hakon to sell his stuff.
Are we joining him?
That's up
I
to
was
you guys.
trailing after him.
Yeah, let's do that.
When we're all together again, I will split the gold that we've made.
Sorry, Kyle. You were left out of the gold pile.
I'm chilling.
I'll
Chilling.
keep 5 gold.
You're not left out of the gold pile.
I did the math. That's not fair.
No. Well, 5.75 each. But I'll round it up to 6 gold, I suppose.
You can't round up.
No, I
Have
mean,
what you have
I have.
first.
Okay, I give Anna and Johanny. I haven't split with 30 silver, but I give him 5 gold and 75 silver.
Does Hakon allow Johanny to refuse the money?
If you want to, I'll keep hold of it for you later.
She shakes her head, and it's fine.
Okay, I make note that I owe Johanny 5 gold. Ish.
Favors, yeah.
Favors over money. And here I was thinking Johanny was after all the gold.
Were you thinking that, huh?
Favors, man.
Favors. She
What
knows
was
what she
5
wants.
gold plus what?
75 silver.
7.
Are there any traders, vendors with like interesting weaponry?
There are lots of traders, vendors with like interesting weaponry, depending on what you find interesting.
I find crossbows interesting.
There's a crossbow vendor, or a bow vendor in general. Yeah.
I would like to check out that store, see if I find anything that's particularly interesting, that looks more interesting than just a regular crossbow, is what I'm saying.
Well, he has crossbows. And
Got those, yeah.
what?
I got those. Loads of them.
Yeah, let me get the. He also has a. Let's see. A crossbow with knobs and dials.
With knobs and dials.
That definitely somehow interact with the crossbow mechanism.
If there happens to be a vendor around, I ask them, what's this do?
It increases stability and accuracy. It's basically a very good crossbow. It makes customizing the crossbow to the wielder's specifications more easily.